23 on EA Sports. And we have Amon-Ra St. Brown on center stage. He was perfect for them a week ago, getting a pair of touchdowns and some massive yardage. It's the Lions and the Seahawks on EA Sports.
Coming to you from the venue that hosts. Seems like we were just starting training camp, but here we are in October, and off we go on EA Sports. And he opts to not bring this one out. The first drive will start at the 25. Detroit gets set to go on offense, and it... Here, pro out of Cal, Jared Goff leading the attack in his second season as a Lion.
And while he won't admit it because his team lost the game, he had some fun in the last one.
He threw for over 400 yards.
I mean, there's no getting around it. As a QB, yeah, okay. We lost the game, but boy, that felt good flinging it around. Now he's got to figure out how to do the exact same thing, yet turn it into a win.
It's now second and 10 at the 45-yard line.
To throw once more on second and 10. Goff. That's to the tight end, Colby Parkinson. And he's taken down, but able to slip across the 35. So from the 36 now, first and 10. They'll run it for the first time with Williams. And he'll get this up to about the 40. The numbers for Williams a week ago, 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
Well, this defense for the Seahawks, they played extremely well last week in the win over Atlanta.
And I think our statistician, we ended up having to bring the blue tent and put it around him for a while because he was developing a hand injury from having to write down all the turnovers this team forced. 5, 6, 7, 8. Absolutely unbelievable. I hope he'll recover.
So from Seahawk territory now, it's first and 10 at the 48-yard line. Goff now looks to throw. Pressure comes. He's taken down by the Seahawk defense. Uchenna Nwosu, he's the culprit, and that is now his 13th sack of the season as his great year continues. Throwing on second and long. Goff. That's going to be caught by Josh Reynolds. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work this to the 45. Throwing on third. Goff. Now that'll be caught by St. Brown. And he's going to be stopped here at the 43, and that is not near enough to pick up the first. So on trots the field goal unit, and wow, this is going to be a challenge here. They spot it on the midfield. Oh, they pitch to the tight end. It's a fake. And now off to the races down the right side. The fake field goal catches everyone by surprise. And the Lions' decision to go for it pays off with 6 points. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And it's now a 7-0 game. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told. And it's capped off by a touchdown for the Lions. Fielded just outside the goal line. And he won't get this to the 20-yard line as he's down at the 19. Here come the Seahawks and their offense now under veteran head coach Pete Carroll. Now they're led out by the rookie out of Ole Miss, Matt Corral.
And he's been playing at an elite level here in this early half of the season. Tops in the league in touchdown passes at this point. This is definitely a wide-open offense, and we'll see if he can keep his string of good games going right here.
Corral to throw, first and 10. And that that will be incomplete. Would have been a big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's second down. So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Corral, another throw on 2nd down. He'll fire one downfield for Fant. And got his man complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Noah Fant with touchdown number 8 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to strike back quickly with an opening touchdown of their own. Myers connects on the PAT. And we are tied at 7. Pretty clean and simple there. Just 2 plays. The long pass resulting in the touchdown on play number 2. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Back onto the field come the Lions for their 2nd overall drive. A long drive last time out for this offense, Charles. If you remember, they started basically in the shadows of their own end zone, marched it down the field, and a lot of that was... And he fires one that's intercepted. And he will take this one home. It's a touchdown. Making back-to-back weeks now with a pick-6 for him. He had one a week ago.
Talk about being in the groove, and what are the odds of what we're seeing right here? You don't see it happen very often. Listen, if you get a pick-6 in a season, it's been a big year, let alone back-to-back weeks. I'll tell you this, I wouldn't play cards against this guy in the locker room.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. Remember, they were just out here a moment ago through the pick-6, so we'll see if they can take better care of the football this go-around.
Yeah, and sometimes, partner, I think it's almost better that you just throw the pick-6 and you come right back out on the field. You're not over on the sidelines dwelling for it for very long. You're not hearing everyone say, hey, you'll get them next time. Hey, don't worry about it. All that stuff just goes right out the window. You're right back out on the field with a chance to atone.
On 2nd and 12, Goff. That's into the hands of Reynolds. And this will go as a gain of 7 as he gets it to the 30-yard line. They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks. Goff. He'll drop this one off to Swift. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. First down, Lions on a pickup of 13.
That's good for the Lions. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
Now gone. And that's hauled in by St. Brown over the middle. And they'll get him down on the other side of midfield.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
On 2nd down, Williams. Only a yard on the pickup, so from a good situation on 2nd and 2, it's now 3rd and 1.
Gain of a yard. Brings up 3rd and 1.
Play action. It's gone. He's going to get this one out to his fullback. No gain at all on the play there, and that brings up 4th.
Excuse my snarkiness here, but isn't the idea of completing a pass supposed to mean you get downfield and gain yards?
Especially on 3rd down.
Yeah, that one. How about the defense? Figured that one out in a big way. Yeah, they completed it all right and lost yardage.
Seattle's offense coming back onto the field, ready for their 2nd drive. With the football changing hands here, and as this offense takes the field, Charles, they'd be fine with more of the same on this upcoming drive. Last time out, they found the end zone for 6.
And they're certainly hoping for more of the same, but the game plan, I doubt it'll just be a carbon copy of the last drive, because I think this offense is ready to break out some new wrinkles and try some new things that might be hidden in their playbook. They want to use that confidence to its advantage, while also keeping the defense from anticipating what's up next.
And he has a big gain inside the 40 before being dropped. That's into the hands of Edwards. And they're going to be set up down around the 15-yard line. Inside the red zone here, they'll look to throw. And the Seahawks are going to be set up with a 1st and goal on a pass play that moves them all the way down to the 1. Corral yet again going to throw it. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown.
Touchdown, Seattle.
Bryan Edwards from a yard out. And the Seahawks go up by 2 touchdowns.
His kick is good.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And it's now 21-7.
Lions 7.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense set to take over. Over on the sideline, hoping to hit that reset button between possessions. Last time out, they had to punt it away. This time, hoping to finish this thing off in the end zone. Oh, he shifts past him, and he's upended at the 33, following a good pickup of 8.
It's a gain of 8. Brings up 2nd and 2.
A pretty wild first quarter, 21-7. Second quarter action now from Detroit, and it's the homestanding Lions who have the football, as they've got it with a 2nd down and 2 coming up. And to the 42-yard line here and brought down there. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
That's good for the Lions. First down. 1st and 10 at the 42-yard line.
Here's Goff. And this one is going to be off the mark, too far out in front.
I know coaches tell us all the time that having a powerful arm isn't the #1 thing they look for in a quarterback. But when you're trying to throw inside routes and you need to put some heat on it, it helps have the big gun. In this case, just a little bit too much.
To throw on 2nd and 10. Goff. And he'll let this one go deep for Chark. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
3rd down and 10.
From the gun, here's Goff. And this throw will be intercepted. Tariq Woolen picks it, and his guys will take over at the 30-yard line. So 1st and 10 now from the 30. On 1st down, Corral. And incomplete on the deep ball. An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. Corral on 2nd down. He's got a man, complete. And all the way in, touchdown Seattle. Well, Charles, kind of the future of this franchise on display right there. You had a rookie throwing it, a rookie catching it, and taking it into the end zone.
Could you imagine if we were in the owner's box right now and we could look at the front office and see the grins on their faces to see the present making plays and knowing what the future will bring with these youngsters going out and making big-time moments happen for this team.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. 2 fantastic games coming up to wrap up Week 4, the first weekend in October. Tonight, the Chiefs and Buccaneers from Tampa. That's a rematch of Super Bowl 55, of course. And then Monday night, rematch of last year's NFC Championship game. The Rams and Niners from Santa Clara. Coverage on that one, 8:15 Eastern. Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete. On 2nd down, Swift. And forget about finding a lane. He barely had time to look up before he was planted in the backfield. The Lions on 3rd down, 2 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 14. Here's Goff. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. Picked up by Trey Brown. And the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. First down. Here's Corral with it. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And they're going to work this down to about the 32-yard line. Corral to throw on 1st and 10. It's Edwards again. And he's brought down, but not before he reaches the 8-yard line. Corral takes a shotgun snap. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Bryan Edwards with his 2nd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year. And the Seahawks are able to widen their lead here in this this first half. Myers connects on the PAT, and the route is on here in this first half. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. They're looking to make a bit of a 180. They are sputtering right now.
And frankly, I think it's time to call your playmakers together and say, all right, guys, we're going to lean on you through this patch. We need you to get us back on track and get us going in the right direction. So you're calling plays geared to them. Not necessarily what you look at your plays, oh, this hurts the defense. I want the ball in the hands of X, Y, and Z and see if we can move forward.
So don't get too cute. Go to the playmakers. Oh, good move. And they're able to get this one across the 35. So here's a 1st and 10 at the 38.
That's good for the Lions.
Once again, it's Swift. And some space. And nothing but green grass here, middle of the field. Touchdown, Detroit. DeAndre Swift. His first rushing touchdown on the year. And the Lions are able to cut into that deficit. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that'll cut the lead back down to 21. So a 75-yard scoring drive on just 3 plays. And the last play, a really nice run that culminated in the touchdown. So here are the Seahawks ready to take over on offense. They're on a 3-game winning streak and right now looking good in this one as well. Here's Corral on 1st down. And this will be caught by Edwards. And they work this well upfield across the 45. Corral with it on 1st down. He finds his man, complete. It's Edwards. And he'll get this one down near the 20-yard line, just shy of the 20. Corral with it, 1st down here. That is taken in by the tight end Fan. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Here's Corral. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Bryan Edwards on his way to a monster game. 3 first-half touchdowns as his guys are able to push that lead out a bit further. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So out now come the Lions. A strong showing their last time out. They scored the touchdown, but Charles, they look up and they're still down double digits, so you feel like just to keep pace, this drive probably needs to end in the end zone as well.
Yeah, and I think the best move for them is to not worry about how far they are down on the scoreboard, but to just remember the last drive and how it ended. Go ahead and try and repeat that. Then you can look at the scoreboard and see where this game is.
Up the middle, it's Williams. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled.
It's a gain of 14 yards. And the Lions first down. 1st and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Goff on 1st down. He'll find Swift out of the backfield. And he'll be tackled on the other side of midfield at the 46-yard line.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2 on the Seahawks 46-yard line.
Looking to throw again on 2nd down. Goff and connecting here with DJ Shark. He's going to go out of bounds, but he takes this one down just shy of the 20. Second quarter action with 1:59 remaining. Now a 1st down throw. Gone. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another first down. Gone. And down he goes. Pressure gets him back at the 14. Not the first and goal play they drew up. Multiple defenders in to bring him down to the ground. To try again after the sack. Goff, nowhere to go here. He lost the football. And the Seahawks have picked it up. He's at the 50, 30, the 20. And they bring this one back. It's a fumble recovery and a Seattle touchdown. The extra point now coming from Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. So not only the cough up, but then the pickup on the other side, the scoop, and the score the other way. The fumble return for a touchdown. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. Well, things for them, just to put it bluntly, man, it has been tough sledding here in the first half, facing that big deficit. The clock is dwindling now. Maybe if they can get something on the board here before intermission, they'll have at least a little momentum heading into the second half. On first down, it's gone. And his pass is intercepted for the 4th time today. Jonathan Abram picks it, and the Seahawks are going to take possession of the football. On first down, it's Corral. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Derek Young. 2 catches, 2 touchdowns here so far. And the Seahawks will extend their lead in the final minute of the half. Myers connects on the PAT. And the route is on here in this first half. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions now taking over late in this first half. And with the score where it is, even though I think they'd love to get back to the locker room, they may be forced to try and get something out of this drive. Try to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. That's into the hands of Reynolds. The Lions will use the first of their timeouts, as they'll stop it with a little over 30 seconds to go in the first half of play. Now Goff on first down. And the ball is knocked out, and the Seahawks have picked it up. And they take possession 2 yards away from midfield at the 48-yard line.
We have seen this before, and we know coaches preach about this and work on it all the time. Catch the ball. You know there's going to be some traffic somewhere. They've got to put it away and secure it as they try and get downfield.
Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. So the big play means just like that, they'll operate from the red zone now on first down. Corral to throw, 1st and 10. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Bryan Edwards on his way to a historic performance, 4 first-half touchdowns. And the Seahawks will extend their lead here just before halftime. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the route is on here in this first half. So not much time to speak of remaining in this first half as the kick's away. And not wanting to risk anything here late in the half, he'll just take a knee and they'll bring the football out to the 25. The Detroit offense ready to begin their drive. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
And he finally goes down at the 23-yard line. And they'll burn the timeout with 5 seconds left. A chance to try to add 3 points before heading to the locker room. Badgley able to punch this one through. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. Well, not the best first half facing this deficit, but at least they get good 3 on the board before half.
Yeah, it's a little bit like that stormy, cloudy day, and the sun peeks through just for a second. They saw the sun there. They're hoping to see a little bit more of it in the second half.
Take it in at the 3. So we've reached half. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup. We won't put up a fight. Welcome back. Charles and I settled into the booth, ready for quarter number 3. The Seahawks with the advantage, and they get the football first as the second half is underway. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. Bryan Edwards in this offense, helmets on and ready to go again. What a game for him, Charles. 4 touchdowns. Heck, for a lot of guys, that's a good season number.
You're exactly right. And let's face it, we have to stand up and applaud this one, even though we're supposed to be neutral, because this doesn't just happen by accident. This isn't 4 times where the defense just falls down or breaks coverage. He's worked awfully hard, changing routes, changing areas, changing...
Oh, and a bad throw there. It's intercepted. It's the linebacker, Alex Anzalone. Past the 20. And he will bring it back. An interception return for a Lions touchdown. Badgley on for the extra point. So they get 1 score back, but still a long ways to go here in this third quarter. So the defense creating some points, not only getting the interception, but then returning it to the end zone for the pick 6. This will be fielded inside the 5. And able to get this across the 20, but not much further as he's dropped at the 23-yard line. Bryan Edwards in this offense, helmets on and ready to go again. And now he's inching closer to a 200-yard game. He's been so solid.
And he's really denting the pride of the guys playing defense, too, because there's certain barriers that you just don't want to give up. Never want to give up a 100-yard rusher, a 100-yard receiver. He's closing in on 200 yards. Wow, that's a really big game.
Back to throw, Corral. Going right back to Fant. And they'll get this down to the 42-yard line. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on first down. Corral's throw into the hands of Fant. And he'll be brought down at the 27. Corral, another throw coming. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Bryan Edwards, 27 yards. And the Seahawks extend their lead yet again. Myers connects on the PAT, and the lead grows even larger here in the third quarter. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. So here come the Lions now. Well, we're still in the third quarter, so there's some time to kind of clean this up and make it look more respectable now. Or win, that's probably gone out the window, Charles. But I don't know. Do you look at this as a time to just improve and maybe start to look towards the future?
I think you have to find something to play for, something to grasp onto until the clock runs out. But, Brandon, we've been around this game a long time. This is an outlier. You don't get many blowouts like this no matter how the game looks on paper going in. This one has turned out to be everyone's worst nightmare realized.
So 8 yards on the completion there, and that'll make it 3rd and 13. Not an easy spot here. They'll be in search of 13 yards to try to pick up the first. Goff. Man open, it's St. Brown. He's got it. And he'll be taken down, but not before they reach the 50.
It's a gain of 28 yards. That's good for the Lions.
From the 50, it's gone. Over the middle, complete. That's Reynolds. And they're going to get this down near the 35-yard line. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Throwing again is gone. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Second time in this game, Charles, the ball has squirted out from his hands. Luckily, his teammate was there to pounce on it.
You're right. Got the lucky bounce, able to retain possession. You know, we often talk about the combine and why do we measure quarterbacks' hands. Is that really a big deal? It's for situations like this. Do you have the hands big enough and strong enough to hold on to the football while being jostled?
Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. And the throw there going to be incomplete.
Coverage was awfully tight there on 3rd down. They actually closed off all the passing lanes, forcing the incompletion and bringing up 4th down.
Michael Badgley on for the field goal. A 57-yard attempt.
And this is good from 57 yards out. That was bombs away right there. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit. I'm kind of surprised by that they kicked the field goal. I guess you get some points, but this deficit 3rd quarter, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't either. Yeah, I'm with you on that one. When you're down that much, kicking a field goal, does it feel a little bit maybe waving the white flag and just want to get out of here? Yeah, I think you got to go ahead and try and get some bigger points on the board.
The first down throw here for Corral. Left side here, that's the tight end Fant. So quickly all the way up at the 40-yard line. On 1st down, Corral. He's got a man, complete. Touchdown, Seahawks. Derek Young, 60 yards. And the Seahawks are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Extra point up and through by Myers. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter.
Lions 27. Michael Dixon, the kickoff for Seattle.
The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. And Detroit getting set to go now. Well, this has been a tough one for them, Charles. They've struggled really on both sides of the football. And one thing that's really plagued them, the turnovers. They've had issues keeping the football in their possession.
And every game that's ever been played, all coaches talk about taking care of the football and limiting turnovers. And in this one,
and he coughed it up. And the Seahawks have picked it up. And some room to work inside the 20. And he will not get all the way home, but he will take this back down to about the 2-yard line. The defense gets him the ball via the turnover. Now can this offense cash in? 1st and goal. Back to throw, Corral. A quick throw knocked away and incomplete. 2nd and goal, and they will try again from the 2-yard line.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Corral looking to pass, 2nd down. And he's got it. Caught in the end zone for the Seahawk touchdown. Brian Edwards, a 2-yard touchdown grab. And the Seahawks get another 3rd quarter touchdown to add on to that lead. Myers connects on the PAT. And the lead grows even larger here in the 3rd quarter. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Here's the Lion offense now as they get ready to take over. Well, it's a game that they would rather probably forget about, at least to this point, Charles. And one reason is turnovers. The turnover on the last drive, they had the issue in the first half as well, and that's really, unfortunately for them, helped to put this game out of reach.
And you know they won't admit it to themselves, but we know that winning the game is pretty much out of the picture now. So their bottom line is, how do they play a clean game the rest of this one, right? Take care of the football, no more turnovers, and see how that works.
Throwing on 2nd and long. Goff. It's a short one here, complete to his tight end. He's got room past the 30 and past the 40 before he's out of bounds. A gain of 28 yards there and give him a 1st down.
First contact at the 43-yard line.
Gone. And And this is what here? Incomplete, they say. Looked like it was intercepted, but he apparently did not get the 2 feet down in bounds. That would give up the middle to Williams. And he stopped immediately there. It'll be a nickel look here for the Seahawks on 3rd down. From the gun, here's Goff. The open man is Shark. It's complete. Touchdown! DJ Shark, 57 yards. And the Lions are able to claw one back. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. So they do get 1 score back, but still a long way to go here in the 3rd quarter. Out is the kickoff unit as they run up and send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25.
Bryan Edwards and his offense, helmets on and ready to go again.
And I think we both agreed he could have a really good game with this matchup, but over 200 yards now.
I don't think we saw it as that good, and I think what really makes it special is when games like this are occurring, it's not just getting locked in and in the zone and on a roll. It's continuing to adjust throughout the game because, you know, the defense is kicking coverages towards him, trying their best to slow him down, and he keeps getting the better of them.
Yeah, whatever they've done, it hasn't worked. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And the Lions are going to take possession of the football.
He's had a fantastic rookie season, made a lot of lovely throws, but that wasn't one of them.
Well, we got to give him one, don't we? I mean, with the year he's having, a lot easier for he and his teammates to accept that throw because for the most part, what they've seen, it's been pretty sensational.
Throwing to start the drive, but that one incomplete.
So 2nd and 10 now here in the 3rd quarter from Detroit.
To throw is gone.
And that one going to come up short. Low throw.
Well, they approached this drive with a lot of confidence after their last one ended up as a touchdown. But incompletions on their first 2 throws has them huddling up and trying to figure out a big play here.
And he is going to be taken down. And that should be the final play of this 3rd quarter. So both offenses come to life here in this 3rd quarter. Back now at Ford Field. And this is a blowout so far as we get set for the 4th quarter. A very one-sided affair. Badgley's kick is good. And they'll get back 3, but this remains a large deficit.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
Bryan Edwards and his offense, helmets on and ready to go again.
Glancing down at the stat sheet, and we've been tracking it, but you get a 100-yard game, you're really happy. You're over 200 like he is. You probably want that ball after this game, don't you?
You want that one. You want to continue to call the same plays in any other game you play. You're having one of those magical performances that just never want to end. And you know something? Your fellow receivers, they get those clenched grins right now like, congratulations. But why isn't it me?
Well, so far, it's been all about him.
1st down. Here's Corral with it. Open man is Edwards. He's got it. And he's going to be brought down at about the 16.
From the red zone now, they'll look to throw.
And this will be caught by Metcalf for a Seahawk touchdown.
A 16-yard touchdown.
And the Seahawks are about to make it 4 straight as they add to this 4th quarter advantage.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. The Lions offense set to take over. Where we stand right now in the 4th quarter, this one pretty much out of reach. And, Charles, I know they're going to be disappointed about several things with this ball game, but the self-inflicted wounds, they've had several turnovers You would have to think that's going to be something they're going to discuss heavily in the film session in the coming days.
You're absolutely right about that, partner, because they're going to have to sit in that film room and watch every error that they made and figure out how to not do it in the future. And mentally, I think a lot of the guys are already starting to think about, okay, how do we put this behind us and get better for the next time out? This, they'll use as motivation for the rest of the time that they play to hopefully never be in this type of situation again.
So still throwing here in the fourth quarter with a pretty sizable lead, and now that lead even more sizable. And if nothing else here, CD, a chance to pile on some stats before this one wraps up, and he did just that.
Brandon, convention tells us it's time for them to get off the gas a little bit, right? But you and I both know the receivers don't want them to, because, as you noted, this is their chance to pile on the stats. If they got their way, they try to get every single spot in the depth chart points before this game is over.
Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. And no return on this one as the fair catch is signaled for and taken. The Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
And it would seem as if their three-game winning streak is about to go to 4, but still a little work to do as they start 1st and 10. Corral with it on 1st down.
He'll rifle this one deep right side. And that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Seahawks.
Derek Young,
75 yards.
And the Seahawks are going to be moving to 4-0 as they extend their lead.
Myers connects on the PAT. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead. The kick unit for the Seahawks out there on the field, and we are ready to rock.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Now this offense back out and set to go for their next drive. Well, we said it at halftime that they would need a nearly perfect second half to erase that deficit that they were facing, CD. But unfortunately, the second half has pretty much been a carbon copy of the first.
Yeah, that early lead was almost insurmountable the way their opponent was playing. And, partner, they do have some good news, though. This one is getting close to being over, and they can try and hit the reset button starting tomorrow.
Goff on 1st down. And that is caught on the right sideline, but out of bounds, says the line judge. The throw took him a little too far. It's 2nd down.
They'll run the draw here with Swift.
And 3 yards there takes him to the 45. This offense so far on 3rd down, they're right at about the league average, 40%, 4 for 10. This is 3rd and 7. Goff now looks to throw. And that'll be caught. It's St. Brown. And in for the Lions, touchdown.
Amon-Ra St. Brown
with his 2nd touchdown of the afternoon.
And the Lions get a small measure of revenge as they cut into this 4th quarter deficit.
Extra point by Badgley, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. And Seattle now ready to march out of the field.
They've got to be feeling very comfortable and confident here with this lead in the football here in the 4th quarter, Charles. And I don't think that they need to score again, but it seems like this offense is just getting better as the game goes on. They've scored on their last 2 drives.
It certainly feels like a chance for them to continue to have some fun out there, doesn't it? Game's already decided, as you noted. So they can continue to play loose, break out some other concepts, maybe run a few trick plays, get other people involved. Heck, even go deep on one of these first snaps just because they can.
Touchdown!
Brian Edwards,
75 yards.
And the Seahawks add 6 more to their point total, and they're on cruise control right now here in the 4th.
Extra point up and through by Myers. And this one was over a while ago as they just add on to that big lead.
And Williams going to sit on this one. It'll be a touchback. Detroit's offense ready to take over. Well, this game, it has had no shortage of offense. They've been able to put up a decent amount of points on this side, Charles. they just have not been able to keep pace with the other offense they're going against here.
Yeah, it's a good way of pointing things out because now it's not a total loss because, as you said, they've scored some points, so there's some plays they can build on, moments where the game plan actually worked. But overall, though, they were just out-personnel. They were going up against a team that's playing at an elite level.
On 1st and 10, Goff steps away to his left. That is caught. Josh Reynolds. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
It's a gain of 20. That's good.
Now a 1st down throw. Goff. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And he doesn't quite make it, taking it within an eyelash. Dropped at the 1. Williams is going backwards here. Now they come in and drop him all the way back at the 4-yard line. From back at the 4, here's 2nd and goal. Goff. Dancing to his left. And this is caught. Well, they get one back. Picking up the late touchdown here, but still down big. Extra point by Badgley, up and good as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff unit is out on the field, and they will send this one away. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. Well, they don't really need the points here, Charles, given what we're looking at on the scoreboard, but they've scored on 3 consecutive possessions, 3 consecutive drives, and I'm sure that they would like to keep that streak going here and continuing to pour it on.
And things have gotten that way in the NFL, haven't they, partner? Because in the old days, people would, they'd get off the gas a little bit, right? But now, people continue to accelerate. But we'll see what they decide to do as they come out for this one. But the way this game has gone, they've got to be awfully happy with their execution overall.
Here's Corral. And that's going to be caught downfield by Fant. And they'll get this well past midfield before being stopped just before the 35. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. That one looks like he'll throw here. Corral is intercepted again. That's number 3. Picked off by Deshaun Elliott. And he will bring it back. An interception return for the Lions. Touchdown. Here's Badgley now to try to end the PAT. And they make the score a little bit more respectable here in our final quarter of play. A heck of a play there defensively, getting the interception, navigating his way into the end zone for the touchdown. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone, so we will start here at the 25. As Seattle now ready to march out of the field. And a few kneel downs should just about do it. Now, defensively, they do have all 3 timeouts, but very little reason to use them at this point. Corral right back to the air after the pick 6. This is the tight end Fant. And he'll be taken down, but not before they work it across midfield. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. Here's Corral on 1st down. Look at the big man lumber. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30. Corral with it, 1st down here. Noah Fant with a catch, shot across the route. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. To the air again, here's Corral. And this will be caught. And the carnage continues. It's another touchdown. Starting to really smell a 4-0 start right now. You can't ask for a better first quarter of the season than that.
And you're not supposed to look ahead, but guess what?
You're going to?
They have to, because when you get to if you get to 4-0, you're not just thinking playoffs now. You're thinking about, okay, this team has the capabilities of winning a Super Bowl. They could very well be the best team in the NFL at this moment.
I think they played the best. I mean, there have been a few hiccups offensively and defensively, but probably the best team we've seen, right?
And has the ability to get better.
On first down, it's gone. Reynolds with a catch out on the right side. And he's across for the touchdown. Too little, too late. But he does get in for 6.
No wonder you're grinning. You just beat me in our fantasy league.
Indeed I did, my good man. Extra point by Badgley, up and good, as they make the score just a slight bit more respectable here in the final quarter of play. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
The ball now going back over the Seattle Seahawks offense. Well, they don't need to score here, that's for sure. They could just kneel it. They've got the huge lead late fourth quarter, but we'll see how they're feeling, Charles.
Yeah, we all know people out there who like to use every second of the clock, no matter what the score. And we know they don't need the points. They've scored in abundance already. Let's find out how we want to finish this ball game.
On 2nd and 10, Corral. He's got his big tight end, Fant. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. And with inside of 10 seconds, 8 to be precise, we get whistles and a timeout on the field.
Going right back to Fant.
Now the Seahawks call the second of their 3 timeouts. And as the two teams talk it over on their respective sidelines, we take a break.
Corral to throw on 1st and 10.
And under the Lions' pressure, he's brought down.
Well, fans usually love to see scoring, and there was no shortage of it today. What a dominant showing.